Hi, and welcome to the 2012 Travel Expo. My name's Karen and I've just came home from living on a cruise ship for over the last 12 months. Have any of you guys been on a ship before? Okay, I can see a few hands but not too many, so that's great because today I'm going to talk about the different kinds of ships, where they go to and what you can expect once you get on one. Hopefully by the end of the discussion you'll be able to decide if cruising is the right kind of vacation for you. In my experience, cruising is a great way to travel. During my last contract on board a ship, I spent a lot of time with passengers, and many of them said that it was their favourite way to take holidays. It gets addictive, and some couples have been on over 10 or 11 cruises. So the first thing we've got is the advantages of cruising. Now for me, the biggest advantage of cruising is the view. The views are amazing and constantly changing. Depending on where you go, you can wake up to see whales, dolphins, seals. You never know what you'll see. The other thing is that it's simple and convenient. You don't need to worry about traffic. Once you get on board, all your cares are really taken care of. You get to visit several destinations within one holiday, which is something I love, and you don't have to do any packing in between. There's round-the-clock food and entertainment. Now, I think that this is something that is really special about going on a cruise. And normally if you go on a holiday and you've got your hotel, you have to find somewhere to eat and then maybe go and buy tickets to see a show or to see live music. On the ship it's all included in the price, so it does become quite cost effective when you look at it like that as well. You also get the chance to meet new friends from around the world. You generally get to have dinner with different couples or different families, and sometimes you can make friends that'll last for quite a long time. And my favourite thing is there's no cleaning or cooking whatsoever. I can see all the ladies in the audience look excited about that because there's actually nothing to do. There's a maid on board that will service your cabin, and at the end of the cruise I can guarantee all of you will want to take one home. Now, the disadvantages of cruising. I don't think there's too many disadvantages about cruising. One thing that comes to mind is seasickness. Now, seasickness can be easily overcome. All you need to do is take the little seasick tablets, or else you can get the wristbands, which are quite effective. The other thing is that seasickness doesn't normally last too long. I generally find the first few hours when the ship starts moving you might get a bit of a headache, but it does go away. Now, our next point that we're going to discuss are the different types of cruise ships. Now, the different kinds of cruise ships might sound a little strange. I can see you all looking at me, but the kind of cruise ship you go on will determine the kind of holiday you have. The luxury liners carry 100 to 800 passengers. If you go on a luxury cruise ship, you can expect a 5-star service. You'll normally get 6-course meals, appetizers, a butler, and it's going to be something really, really amazing. Generally, older passengers go on them when they're retired, and they can have very long destinations. The larger ships carry to 2,000 to 3,000 people, and I think they're pretty general, a general ship that's good for everyone. And then the mega ships carry 3,000 to 5,000 passengers. The mega ships offer huge spaces and a wide range of activities. The only thing against them is that they are limited to major ports with large infrastructures, so if you want to visit small remote islands, you're probably better going on a smaller ship. The other thing is, if you're travelling with a family with older people, the mega ships are a lot of walking around, so that's something to take in consideration. But if you've got kids, they're fantastic. Most of them have got water slides, some of them even have wave pools and ice skating rinks. Now, the destinations. The destinations on the cruise ships, they go to almost every continent on Earth, including Europe, Alaska, India. I've just got some pictures here of where I went to on the ship, so you can have a little look. And there's Mexico. The destinations are really limitless, and they also vary from one day to several months. A good thing to try is to go on the ship and just for 1 or 2 days, and then you can get a taste of cruising and decide whether you want to spend your whole vacation on there. Now, what you can expect once you get on board. To be honest, this will vary on the type of ship that you have chosen. The first day is a little bit chaotic. You'll have up to 5,000 passengers all wandering around lost and wanting to know where to go and where to eat. The first thing you'll notice is there's entertainment everywhere. Everywhere you turn your head, there'll be a singer or a musician or a dancer. I find it quite exciting. The other thing is that there's going to be food everywhere. The buffets are incredible, and most people put on a couple of kilos while they're cruising. On your first day of the ship, after all the mayhem of finding where everything is, there's an amazing sail away party. It's normally one of the most fun parts of the ship. Everyone's excited and you sail away from the port, and like I said before, the view as you sail away out of the city is really something amazing. The other thing you can expect once you get on board is to be shocked at the size of your cabin. The cabins are tiny, and I'm going to tell you this, and when you go on a ship you're going to go, oh my goodness, it's so small. They really are tiny, so be prepared for that. Now, we're almost at the conclusion of our talk, but I do want to just share a little bit about when my family came to visit me on the ship. My mother, my uncle and my grandmother all came along with me and stayed for 2 weeks. What was great, and I did say the advantage of cruising, is the entertainment and the fact that there is something for all ages. So we'd all do stuff together during the day and then come back and do our own thing in the evening and just meet up for dinner. My uncle would normally go to the pub, the casino, and just listen to the live bands that were playing, whereas my mum and grandma loved watching the Broadway shows. So I went with them to the Broadway show, and then afterwards we took my grandma down to a 50s night. We thought she'd enjoy that, it's her kind of music. So after a few hours she said that she was getting a little bit tired, and we were like, oh well, we might check out the disco. We got up to leave and she said, I'm going to stay till the end of this song, and we were like, oh that's good, well we'll see you tonight. So Mum and I went up to the disco, we had a bit of a dance, and probably an hour and a half, 2 hours later we went back to the cabin, and we'd lost our grandmother. We were like, we wondered if she went in to look for food or if she got lost. The ship was pretty big and we thought she's probably still wandering around the cabin finding the room. After about half an hour we thought we'd go and find her. We went up to the buffet and we couldn't find her, and then we thought, oh, I wonder if she's still at the 50s night, and we thought, oh no, she won't be there, but we were kind of thinking we needed